Welcome to Growing Gears. I'm Mark, and today we're going to talk about 5 important tips to bringing your citrus and being successful indoors. And let's jump right into it. Tip number 1, proper location and light. Your citrus is going to need as much light as you can give it inside. So I'm thinking, a strong westerly window, southwest, but it's going to need as much light as you can possibly give it. So it's going to be very important that the location is primary for light and secondary for the aesthetic. Tip number 2, your plant's going to need less water, much less water. If you've brought this plant from outside to inside, you're going to be surprised where you may have been unable to keep up with the water during the season. Bringing your plant inside is going to be much less. So be less religious with your water and be more attentive to when it needs it. Number 3, less food. If you've been feeding your plant outside and you want to be successful inside with your citrus, if you're going to be watering less, you're going to need less food. All right, number 4, we need to know what our plant's telling us. And that could be easier than you think. If you're going over to your citrus and you bump it, you move it, and the green foliage is falling off, it's whole green foliage, it's not dried in any which way. It's almost like you went to a healthy plant and just plucked off the foliage, and that's falling on the ground. Well, that's too much water. You could be running into, depending on how many leaves have been falling off for however long, you may be running into a problem with a root-oriented disease. So we want to draw back on the water. Adversely, if our citrus as a whole looks good, green foliage is staying on the plant, but in the middle of the plant, we're getting some yellowing leaves, and the yellowing leaves are dropping off, and we're kind of sweeping them up, but everything else looks good. That means you've been a little drier in between waterings, and I'd rather you be there than having the green foliage dropping off. So as you're putting your plant in the right light, you're watering less. For watering less, we're feeding less. And if we know what our plant's telling us, meaning green foliage falling off the tree, the citrus, or the yellowing foliage dropping from the inside of the tree, we want to pick up on the water, you're going to have success. You're going to have much more success than everybody else. And the last but not least tip is don't give up. Don't give up. These are the basic principles that I've used to be extremely successful in having our citrus winter over indoors. Wait a minute. I've got a bonus for you. And this is a big one. A lot of the failures that we talked about are simply because people do this every single time. Don't do this. don't repot your citrus in the fall before we bring it inside. Don't. We can have another video as to why we don't want to repot our citrus. But for now, follow these 5 tips and the bonus, and you'll be successful. So now we can grab our gear and get growing. See you on the next video. And this is truly the end for now. Thanks for watching.